Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Niche, a genetic survival game. In the last episode, we ended off the day by finding a carnivore off in this grass to the right, so we're going to have to take care of that a little bit early today, and I think that's actually what is wrestling right over here. Unfortunately, these guys, the parents of little Van Dukvan, are going to pass away in the next turn, so I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to help us. Kaduk might actually be able to. It seems like he might have just a little bit longer left to live, but Sorella is definitely going to be passing away, so I don't think that Big Claw is going to be of any use when we try to take down that carnivore in the future. We're going to have to try to bring some of these guys back just to take care of the situation, especially if it jumps out and tries to ambush our little guys. We don't want them passing away before we have the chance to breed them here, because we spent a very long time making sure that our youth was able to pass along the normal eyes trait in both of their slots. Unfortunately, Van Dukvan is not one of them, but little Anakoana here, I love that name, she is so gorgeous. She has the normal eyes in both of her slots, and she also has the poison fangs in her recessives. So I was looking into the rest of these critters here to see if anyone else had the poison fangs, and one does happen to. This one back here, I believe, yeah, Ventaku has the poison fangs in his recessives, and they also line up pretty well in the rest of their genetics. Their immunity genes are different. Anakoana is the one who was more likely to get sick because she had 2 immunity gene Bs, so that might be a very good idea. If we can manage to get the poison fangs on them instead of the antlers, then maybe we could start creating a line, just a little branch of the family of creatures that just have the poison fangs. I think that would be pretty neat. And then I was thinking we would take Vanta and breed him with Cece when she grows up. We'll have them kind of take control of the nests that are a little bit closer to the swamp so that they can explore out to the north and hopefully find a different nest up here where all these berry bushes are, so they can kind of make a family off on their own as well. And then, of course, Meme, who I am so happy that we managed to find here. She is probably going to go off to the right to breed with Van Dukvan when they grow up. They both have the blue eyes in their recessive genes, so it is possible that that could get spread along as well. And Van Dukvan is a very interesting little guy anyway, because he has the toxic body and he also has a claw and a berry paw. So that is quite unique. I don't think we've ever had a creature in the pack yet who has had 2 different paws, like aside from the running legs, who's managed to have a berry paw and a claw at the same time. So that is quite interesting, and I would like to see that continue on in their line. Right now though, we do need to pick some of these berries. We need to see if we can swipe up any of these bunnies that are hopping around the place, and we need to prepare for the next turn for when we're going to hopefully be slaying that guy in the grass to the right. So let's see, who can pick berries now? Most of these guys have actually used up all of their turns. It looks like Kikiro, who is another one who unfortunately will be passing away, is able to pick these berries. So we'll have him pick those. We'll have you, Vanta, pick these. And then I believe we're going to have to skip the turn and just cross our fingers, hold our breath, make sure that the carnivore doesn't come sliding out and kill anyone. Let's see. Oh, the carnivore is on the move. I don't know what he got. He must have gotten a little bunny, actually. Oh, he's doing that thing where he's trying to lay traps for us again, isn't he? Alright, so yeah, unfortunately some of these guys did end up passing away. Tavanjuk, you can at least grab up these berries, but let me just make sure there's no bunnies for us to get. It doesn't look like it. This guy's just chowing away on this bush. I do see him, don't worry. We'll have to, hopefully once we have more creatures in the pack, once we have all these families in different portions of the land, we'll be able to properly spread them out to take care of all of those bunnies. There's just way too many for me to watch right now. Oh, look at you. There we go. There we go. I managed to get one of them at least. Okay, so now we need to figure out how we're going to get this carnivore. Kaduk, you could at least jump in, land a hit, and then jump back out. The coward's way of dealing with carnivores, I suppose. Anakoana, I don't want you going in there. And Van Dukvan, you are so tiny. You are so tiny with your little claw. I don't want you going in there either. I actually want to move him a little bit further away so that he doesn't get completely shattered by this guy if he decides to come out and attack us. But do we have anyone who could maybe get a little bit closer? I mean, Vanta, maybe you could help. What's your attack like? I mean, not very good, but you could help us if we end up swarming him again, maybe? So we'll move him a little bit closer. Hey, don't you dare, little bunny. Don't you dare go after my berries. See, they're all coming out of the woodwork now. Alright, so we moved him a little bit closer. Rokir, maybe you can like guard this bush for a little while. And these guys back here, my goodness. My goodness, I think we're going to have to just move you guys back toward the main camp for now. I'm not sure if this is really going to help us. I guess Anala, you could go right here maybe, and then you could swipe a few of these guys. Okay, that'll help us. That'll help us a little bit. And Cece, you could gather up those berries with your berry paw. That might be a good idea. I just want to make sure we have enough like strong warriors here who can take care of this guy, because I'm a little bit nervous that he's going to wipe my little critters out. Salam, you could definitely help too, couldn't you? You don't have, again, the best attack strength, but you could definitely help us in this situation. So we'll keep her nearby at least. We'll have her sit by this berry bush and swipe up these for now. And then if the carnivore comes out and tries to ambush us, then she'll just swoop down and help them out in the meantime. But you can also pick these berries. I haven't forgotten about you, don't worry. And let's see, is there anyone else who can move? You can move, little Ventaku. Where should we put you? I suppose we'll just have him peek around in the grass so we don't run into any more troubles with carnivores back there. I'm hoping that those are bunnies. That's a lot of rustling grass for one area. Anakoana, I will leave you right there, and Vanta, for the last turn, you can pick up those berries. Okay, let's see. Where's the carnivore? Oh, there he is. Okay, it looks like he killed another rabbit in the meantime. But let's see, any more bunnies for me to swipe up? It doesn't look like it, so we're going to go on the attack now. Vanta, let's see what you can do. How is his health anyway? Okay, so we damaged him a little bit before. I think we should be fine, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Let's see, could you move, well, do you have... Yeah, you have a 3 in strength as well, so you can move right here and you can swipe this guy a little bit, and there we go! That's all it took! Alright, that wasn't so bad. So, Vendukvan, maybe you could come over here and pick up this meat for us, because we definitely want to have that. And there we go, we have successfully gotten rid of him. Oh dear, we have this big blank spot over here now too. We need to move somebody in the area so that they can see. Why don't you pick up these berries in the meantime? I have to zoom out a little bit so I can keep an eye on those bunnies too. Yes, I see you. I see you. Rokir, why don't you come right here? Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. We need to really keep an eye on those guys. Let's grab up these berries, and there we go. There's a little bunny for us. It looks like this guy's getting a little bit close too, but not close enough. So I'm gonna swipe that berry before you can. And now hopefully we can start thinking about branching these guys off like I was talking about, because it seems like Cece is all grown up now. So hopefully Vanta and Cece can meet somewhere. I think they're going to take control of these nests, like I said before, toward the swamplands. And once they have enough babies, they'll start moving off on their own. Hopefully they'll all be healthy too. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Now let's see, who else can pick berries? You can pick a couple berries right there. Anakoana, let's see, where am I going to place you? I wanted her to kind of stay toward the middle anyway, so I might have her start coming over here toward this nest. In fact, why don't you go right here so you can pick these berries for us? So there we go. I feel like a meme should probably start moving this way toward Vendukvan as well, and I see that bunny saw me move, so he is coming toward the bushes too. But there we go. That kind of sets it up a little bit better for us so that we'll be able to properly breed these guys as soon as they get close enough. And Ventaku, again, you can kind of peek around in the bushes, I suppose. There we go. So we're not doing too bad. Oh my gosh, maybe we are. Okay, that's not good. Ventaku, you need to get out of there because I do not want you falling to any carnivores. And then we can get this bunny right here too. We'll pick up this meat and we'll pick up this meat, and I see you eating all of my berries, but that's okay. We have enough food, so I mean, I'm not too concerned about a couple berries right now. Right now, I really need to get rid of this carnivore so we can use that nest. Okay, so let's see. Anakoana could possibly help us out because she has that giant claw. So why don't we bring her up here? Oh gosh, he disappeared, didn't he? Or is he right in this grass maybe? He might be right there. Okay, we need somebody to kind of like light up the way for us at least. Now let's see, who can do that? Who can actually help us out in this situation? We really need stronger fighters, I think. It seems like the claw has kind of disappeared in our mutation menu at the moment, so why don't we swap out the berry paw for the claw so that we know that our guys can actually attack. And I'm gonna put the big ears here too, because I am still determined to get those big ears on one of our creatures. At some point, we are getting those big ears. Now let's see, how about you two both have the berry paws, but you can attack. So why don't we have you come down a little bit closer? Maybe Salam, you can kind of like light up the way here because we need to clear out this grass first. And Cece, okay, you can come over here and kind of slap this guy a little bit. And then Anakoana can come up here and slap him too. Oh gosh, I'm getting a little bit concerned now though. He is almost done, but he needs a couple more good hits. Let's see. Vendukvan is not going to be able to get up there in time, and neither are these guys, but you can get the bunny at least. There we go. At least it wasn't a completely wasted turn. Anala, why don't you come over here as like backup, I suppose. You can be our backup in the bushes right here, and you could peek in the grass in the meantime. And I guess you might as well gather up these berries for us. Same with you, Vanta. You might as well gather these berries, especially as the bunnies are coming closer. And let's cross our fingers, guys. Oh, okay, you're just gonna take over our nest? That was quite a bizarre string of movements he had there, so he didn't really want to attack us. It's kind of like he wants to become part of our pack or something. That is not an option that has been implemented yet, little guy, I'm sorry to say. They are working on hybrids, I believe, later on in the future, so carnivores will be able to breed with our little pack mates, but that is not part of the game yet, so I'm not sure what you think you're doing, but you need to get out of our nest because we actually need to use that later. Thank you very much. That wasn't so bad. I expected that to be much, much worse. I suppose Cece can come over here and collect that for us. And then we can pop her back into this nest here and grab the bunny, thank you. And hopefully Vanta can get over there in, yeah, he can get there in enough turns. And then we can start this little line of the family here. So Vanta and Cece, hopefully they will be able to give us some pretty good babies here. Their immunity genes line up, which is the main concern right now because so many of our creatures have immunity gene B that we're kind of like, we really need to prioritize the ones that don't have the B gene at the moment. So let's see. Oh, there's another bunny back there. I don't want to miss you either. There we go. We're doing very well on food right now, which is good to see. Rokir, let's see. You can stay right by this bush and guard it from that little bunny. And now we have a bunny in the nest. What are these guys doing? They're trying to take over all of our nests. You should probably snag that before the bunny does. And then little Meme can actually sit in this nest. In the meantime, and we need somebody to come up here to kind of like light up the way. How about Ventaku? Where are we going to place you? Right in the middle seems like a pretty good place. We'll place him right by these berries actually so he can pick them with his beautiful little berry paw. There we go. We have Salam up here and we have Anala back here. I'm not really sure if they're going to be doing any more breeding. It seems like they're probably done for this round. We're kind of focusing on the youth at this point of the pack so they can just help us just peek around in the grass, make sure that everything is all right, make sure that there's no more carnivores lurking about. And I think that's about it for this turn. We'll just have her go right there. We'll have Vendukvan start peeking around in the grass as well for that matter. And that should be good. So we expanded the territory a little bit more, it looks like. And now a lot of these guys are actually grown up. Uh-oh. Oh, I saw that. I definitely saw that. So one of these is a carnivore. Okay. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that as well. But what little baby did we get out of this? It looks like she does not have the toxic body, unfortunately. Kois. That's a cute name. She has the normal eyes, though, which is excellent. She has a big body. Okay, so that's going to help us with strength anyway. And the claw, too. So maybe this group could be like our line of fighters, for that matter. 6 strength. Yes, that is exactly what I like to see. Okay, look at all these antlers, too. I mean, I think every single critter in our pack has antlers at this point. It's quite interesting. Let's see, so Vendukvan, you are all grown up and you can breed with Meme now. So we'll have her click the breed button so he doesn't waste any turns, just in case we need him to kind of come over here and help out Rokir at this point. We'll have him pick up the meat that was left behind by the carnivore. A little trap for us, I have a feeling. And then, let's see, what is your attack strength like? 3. Okay, so you could probably hold your own if worse came to worse. But Anakoana, I hate to have you go out there because you are kind of sick anyway. So we might just move her to this nest just for now. And hello, little bunny. I'll grab you too. We'll set you up for a trap instead. How about that? Salam, you could come down here probably. You could help out in this situation. And same with Anala, I believe. At least she has the antlers, so she can help out a little bit. We'll bring her down here to pick up the meat so that we'll have some extra turns. And Ventaku, why don't you grab these berries in the meantime, and then you can grab these. There we go. So hopefully they're not going to be ambushed. Hopefully not. We could probably take a peek in here. There he is. Okay. Okay, so at least we know where he is now, and hopefully these white tigers here can take care of him. Oh, goodness. I'm not surprised that he hit Salam at that point, but let's see. Let's see if we can take him out. We'll swarm him again like we usually do. Yeah, that's not too bad. It seems like we should be able to take him out pretty easily. We'll have Anala come down here and swipe this guy. There we go. Finish off the job. And then, oh, we have a little baby over here. Look at you with your double claws. How cute are you? Lalana, you have 2 claws. You have the normal body. You look very, very interesting. I like you. So you're going to help us with our warrior situation as well with your 7 strength. Even better than the other one. Oh my goodness, we are doing quite well now. So I wonder if we even need to have the claw in this slot. Probably not. It seems like we could put something else in there. Maybe we could focus on the markings now. That is one thing that we haven't done yet because I want to make sure that we had like proper creatures that could survive before we worried about the aesthetic part of things. But let's try the dots. Let's see if we can unlock a new little marking with the dots. We have a lot of black space up there, which is a little bit concerning. I might actually move you up this way so you can help us just to see in this direction. We need to spread these guys out a little bit more, it looks like. Maybe you can come over here. You can kind of look down this way instead. There we go. We kind of swap them around. And if we move the baby out, then you can breed once again. And actually, we can move little Kois quite far because she's so strong. We can move her over this way because I'm sure she could hold her own. And then we'll breathe them and we'll see what's rustling over here. Oh my goodness, they're all coming out today. All of these carnivores. That is the 3rd one today. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Can you actually attack? Not very well. That's not going to help us. We might actually need to get some more stronger critters over this direction. So we'll move him back for now so he doesn't get ambushed. And then it looks like we could actually start breeding Anakoana and Vantaku as well. And we'll see if maybe we can get lucky and get those poison fangs. We'll give it a try. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that's going to work for us. The bunnies are really running amok right now. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on those guys. We might actually want to move you right over here so you can protect that bush for now. And we'll have Meme collect the berries. There we go. I had a feeling you were going to get a little bit too close. There we go. And we'll have to remember to have somebody collect this little patch of meat in the near future. But for now, I think that is it. I think that's all the moves I'm going to make. Let's see where this guy's gonna go. Well, at least it's raining. That's good. And he didn't come out of the bushes there, which is a little bit worrying. So we'll have to have our guys swarm him again. But first, let's pick some berries and check out this baby too. Oh my goodness, so many babies being born right now. Vanku, look at you. You do have the poison fangs in your recessive, so that's good. I feel like the antlers are probably preventing the poison fangs from showing up on our guys. So hopefully, like, I'm not going to put the antlers in here. Hopefully that'll be enough that eventually they'll be able to have a baby with the poison fangs. We'll just have to keep trying and see if it works. Lalana, you are definitely the strongest one in our pack right now, so we might want to move you a little bit closer to all the action in the future. But your dad can scoop up these berries at least. He can help us out with that because of that berry paw. And I see you down there, little guy. Can I get to you? If I put him right here, maybe he'll be able to grab that bunny if he hops a little bit too close. Now let's have you pick up this meat, and then you can come over here, and there he is. There's this guy. Okay, let's swarm him again. 3rd time's a charm, I suppose. We'll swarm them yet again. Vanta, you can finish the job, I have a feeling. There we go. There we go. So we have a nice big pile of meat that we can pick up in the next turn as well. And it looks like all the bunnies are descending from the swamps yet again, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. It seems like we could probably move Lalana out of the nest, and we'll see if, we'll see if Kois can come up here and chase these bunnies away. I think Tavanduk is going to have to help you out with that, isn't he? There we go. There we go. Get away from my berry bushes, you guys. There's too many of them. I need to spread these guys out a little bit more. We'll have Meme breed with Van Dukvan one more time and then plop her in the nest, and we'll see what if we can get another little beast like Lalana here. And for that matter, we could move Anakoana right over to this nest so that they could have one more baby too. And we'll see if we can get the poison fangs on that one. I think that's it for this turn. And Rear, how old are you getting? Okay, you still have quite a while left to go, so we have a while before we need to worry about training another guy up for bunny duty. But let's see what happens here. We have 2 more babies to look at. Let's see, and hopefully no more carnivores. There's so many rustling patches out here that I'm getting a little bit worried. What is this? What is this gorgeous creature? Oh my gosh, it looks like a white fox. Oh my gosh, Kalara, look at you! Finally with the big ears. That's like fennec fox ears. You are gorgeous. Thank you. And the blue eyes were passed down. Oh my goodness. And she has a claw, so she's going to be very, very strong. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, you might be one of my new favorites just because of those big ears, those huge ears. Oh my goodness, and how about this one back here? Do you have fangs? It doesn't look like it, so unfortunately the fangs didn't get passed along. They're still in the recessives though, so there is still a possibility. Anna Nako, I believe her name is, and she has the berry paw, so that's good. We have a little group of gatherers, it seems like, which is very, very good to see. And we have you back here too. We have you, Isram. It looks like she has another big body as well, which is good to see. We're slowly but surely tweaking these lines to have these like specialized groups. We have a group of big bodies so far, and I'm still crossing my fingers that eventually we're going to have a group of just creatures with poison fangs, so hopefully that'll be the case. Let's gather up this meat before we end out the episode though, and hopefully we can keep an eye on all of these bunnies. In the next episode, we'll kind of spread these guys out a little bit more so that we can keep closer tabs on all of these bushes and hopefully chase all of the bunnies away from them in the process. I mean, we need a ton of critters just to keep track of all of these bushes. I didn't realize it would be so hard just to defend them from all of the bunnies in the land. We really need to figure out where all of them are coming from. There has to be another burrow in the grass here somewhere that we can stick another guy on top of, just like Rear. She's at least doing her job keeping track of all of these bunnies. But I think that's about it for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!